This is a segment where we take a look at a board game based on an IP. I tell you if the IP and the mechanisms match. Today we're looking at Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer's Christmas Journey. Play the game is very easy. You're going to take the dice, you're going to roll it, and you're going to move that many spaces on the board. If you happen to land on this, you will slide through. It doesn't matter which side, you always will slide through. If you land on a Rudolph space, that's fine. You just turn over a card and do what it says, which will normally have you moving additional spaces, moving back, swapping positions with other people. Fairly easy and generic stuff. If you land on one of these with the arrows, they just tell you with the arrows which way you go because it can be a little confusing. If you happen to land on a sliding spot, you will go through it. Doesn't matter if it's backwards or forward. If you land on one of these spots, you're going to go. There are a swap space, so if you're here and you land on a swap space and somebody's here, you can just kind of swap with anybody on the board that you want. If you land on the same space with anybody, that's fine. You just have to go through a reindeer game. Both players will... I rolled a 6, I rolled a dice, he rolled a 7. You subtract those from each other and how many spaces you move back. So I would move back one space. What you're trying to do is race to the finish line. The first two people that get to the finish line will then have a race off with the reindeer games. Whoever rolls the highest is the winner. Rudolph rolled a 3, the snowman rolled a 1, so Rudolph is your winner of the game. That's how you play Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. For some reason, we are racing to a destination and we're having reindeer games where we roll dice to fight off each other, and a lot of this does not make sense with the theme. This is a heavily borrowed roll and move with some take that and some shoots and ladder-esque gameplay that doesn't really make sense with the IP whatsoever. Sure, it has the artwork and some of the characters, but there's really nothing to even draw you in to make you feel like you're in this universe, or why are you doing what you're doing. This is about as cash grabby as a crash cab can be.